Steph Curry reached 4,000 3-pointers. Come on, dude. 4,000? What did y'all do as a team to celebrate after the game? And then, I don't really know how Sham be getting this info, but word on the streets, Steph had a birthday party last week till 3 a.m. The last three people to leave, Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy. Now that he hit 4,000, how far do you think that he'll go before he's done? Like,
Man,
what is that record?
I don't know. I saw this earlier. I saw Shams talking. I think he was on Pat McAfee's show, which is one of the best shows in sports, by the way. I'm like, yo, how did this dude get this information, man? Like, he was at Steph's house. Like, he had this party at his house. Where does he get this information from? It's unbelievable, Shams. But yeah, you know why we all stayed? Because Steph opened some incredible wine. And us three love wine the most on that team. And we enjoyed all of it. And he got ordered some bottles, and I got a picture of the bottles. Excuse me, he opened. Jimmy brought a big 6-gallon of Chateau Margaux.
Come on, dude. I don't even know what that
like
is.
we had a time. Michael Mina on the ones and twos slash the food.
Killer. That's killer. Now that's my boy.
The food from Michael Mina. I mean, what's there to leave? We played some poker. It's a great time. So I don't know how Shams get these reports.
Me neither.
But of course we was the last three there. I drank wine, so much wine. We all did. It was a great time.
That's
Shout out to
man.
Steph Curry, Aisha. They were generous hosts to have us over at the house.
Yeah.
Man, that brother went deep in the cellar.
In that part.
So of course me and Jimmy
he went into the bag, huh? He had to go into the filing cabinet on y'all.
He went deep into the cellar. And by the way, told us, yo, y'all come on. Like, let's go to the cellar and pick out what we drinking. Oh man, what? Yeah, we had a field day.
Invite your boy over too. I like wine. I don't even drink that much. So you ain't gotta
We opened some bottles. But bro, that 4,000 3-pointer, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I told him, like, bro, 4,000 3-pointers, that's nuts. You scored 12,000 points in threes. I don't have 12,000 points in my career. This man has scored 12,000 points in threes. Almost half of his points. Almost half of his points in his career are threes.
That's crazy.
That is insane, man.
That's insane.
But to see him do that, to see him do it at Chase Center, he opened up the 3,000 club. He opened up the 4,000 club. If he wants to, he can get the 5,000. It's just a matter of if he wants to or not. Like, if he wants to put that type of energy and effort, if he wants to, he'll get the 5,000 before anyone else get the 4,000.
Oh, that's a fact.
And so
that's a fact.
Yeah. If he wants to, though, he can open the lead up that much more where he could get to 5,000 before anyone else get to 4,000.
I agree, man. Especially the way y'all working, man. Getting JK back.
Mm-hmm.
Steph talked about, how he's focused on winning that 5th ring. And this team has what it takes. I mean, we talk about levels, right? Y'all been balling ever since the Jimmy trade. Like, what's another level you got to get to, or what does that level look like for the Warriors to go chase that 5th ring?
For the most part, we've done a good job of not turning the ball over since Jimmy been here, which has been a real key to us winning because we're able to set our defense, which is great. Last few games, we fell off the Richter scale. Went way off the Richter scale when it comes to turnovers. Then last night, we had the first 19, 20 minutes of the game, we had 2 turnovers. The last 4 minutes of the first half, we had 6. And in large part, I threw one pass that was so bold because we was just trying to get Steph to record at that point. Like, you up 23, right?
Yeah.
You like, yo, let's get this record, right? And I think we all were thinking the same thing, man. I threw one pass. It was like 1:25 left on the clock in the second quarter, but I threw one pass. I saw a little gap on the floor. There was no gap in the air. There was just a little gap on the floor. I'm like, if I could bounce it right there on that spot, it's going to get through this gap and lead him to a wide open corner three. It was so stupid to throw the pass. But I think we all was just thinking the same thing, bro. Like,
you
let's
hype.
get him this record. Like, you feel the tension building, like people wanting to see this record. And I've been through a few of these with him where he's breaking a record and, that tension's building up. But
And
it
the
gets
hype and
hectic,
excitement
man.
too.
Yeah, it gets hectic trying to get to it. But
the Warriors are 7-1. When you hit 3 or more threes this season. And then I also want to say congratulations on becoming the second all-time assist leader in Dub Nation Warriors history, bro. You deserve that. Man, that's just a hell of an honor, a hell of an accomplishment coming from a power forward and in your position, redefining what a point forward is, right? What a playmaker is, what a facilitator is, what the brains of the operations of the offense and the defense is. So, you definitely deserve your flowers, bro. Second all-time leader in assists. Who is number one?
Steph number one.
Is it really?
Yeah, Steph number one by a long shot. he got me by like 1,600 assists or something like that.
I'm like,
which is the whole.
I know
so check
Steph
this out,
ain't passing like this.
BD, check this out. So there's this notion that I don't do anything but pass the ball, which I take great pride in my passing. I pass the shit out the ball, so thank you. I take great pride in that. Mm-hmm. But Steph Curry has 1,600 more assists than me.
Right.
1,600, right? And then you have people saying like, oh, he ain't no point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all gonna put him in a conversation with Magic and how he ain't no point guard, right? The logic of the things that these people be saying just don't make sense. But yeah, it's Steph. And who I passed for number 2 is Guy Rogers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Guy Rogers. But man, it's such an honor, bro, to be like second all time. Number 2 is number 1 for me. It's Steph Curry. I'm like, James, like,
sure.
move him out the way. I'm
Steph,
number 1.
Get out the way.
Steph gone, man. Get out of here, bro. That man on another planet. Get him out the way, man. Start a record book for him. Put his assists over there. I'm number 1. I'll take that.
That part.
But, you know what I'm saying? But it's an honor, bro, to be second all time. Like, I didn't know if I'd have an NBA career. Mm-hmm. To be second all time assist leader in an organization, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Playing the position I play.
That's incredible.
Man, it's such an honor. But I've had great teammates, bro, like playing with Steph, playing with Clay, KD. Brandon Rush shot the lights out the ball when I first got here. Throwing lobs to Andre and Bogut and some lobs to K. Like, man, I've had great teammates. This organization has done a great job of surrounding us with the talent to fit around us to make our games rise to an even higher level. So I'm lucky, man. I don't take it for granted at all, bro. Like, to be second all time in something in the history of an NBA organization, sometimes I want to cry to pat myself on the back, man.
You got to, man.
I got to pat myself on the back.
Man, you have to.
Now, I ain't set out for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, BD, I ain't coming here like, yo, I'm trying to chase this. I came in like, yo, I'm trying to get a spot. Like, I'm a second round pick. I just want to like make my case to be on the team.
Right.
And for that to happen, bro, I'm excited. That was a dope one.
That's the game giving back, That's all we can do is pour into the game. And, you've been pouring into the game, your heart, your passion, and all that is paying off.
No, I appreciate it, bro.